So, with all the hurricanes lining up there, I thought I'd make a video here that could possibly help some people out if your generator coughs its cookies and it's powering your sump pump. So, if you wander over to your shed, you've got a trusty, reliable 3.5 horse motor just sitting there doing nothing. So maybe you can put it to use. Now, sump pump's only about, what, I don't know, 1/4 horsepower electric, something like that, and say 1750 RPM. So that's basically the idle speed on a lawnmower engine. So the first thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have to tear the top cover off and dismantle the governor there, because this type, as soon as you start them up, they rev about 3500. So you'd have to mess with the governor to get it to basically idle. You just want it to idle. And then you'd have to defeat the blade brake just by wiring it down or something like that. So it's this contraption in here that puts a like in effect a brake shoe against the flywheel to stop the engine. Then next in line would be to flip it upside down there and take the blade bolt off and remove your cutting blade there, and along with it, hopefully you can get the blade adapter off there. And if you can do that, then that leaves you with a 3/4 inch steel, or sorry, probably 7/8 inch steel shaft. Now there might be some adapting work involved here, so my concept was to basically take something like a garden hose and push it on the shaft and hose clamp it in position there using numerous hose clamps. But then, so the object here is to make a shaft drive for your sump pump. So you'd have to tear the electric motor off your sump pump. And now what we do here, you're going to need some of the black plastic water pipe. This is just a tube I had around, but you know the stuff I mean. Usually it's kind of curvy like garden hose, but so then you just feed your garden hose down inside of it. And you probably don't want to use this type of garden hose. You want the type with the kind of has lines on the outside of it there, stiffer, and maybe go with 3/4 inch if you can get it. So then you stuffer down your pipe. So the object here is to, now of course this wouldn't be here, you clamp your garden hose onto the lawnmower drive shaft and then run your black pipe down in through a basement window or something and attach the other end of it to your sump pump. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is try to start it up before it's all connected up in that, and you probably need a person to hold the black plastic, and you probably want to dump some water down it too to lube it, and you need someone to hold the other end of the hose where it attaches to the sump pump. But like I say, this might be something that somebody could do. And then the lawnmower, I was thinking, I guess in this case you could bore a hole or use the hole through the picnic table, but I was thinking on just putting 4 2x4 legs on it there to support it. Doesn't have to be this high up. And the other thing, it's probably going to be raining out, so you're going to want probably some type of cap on the gas cap there, just so rainwater doesn't get in there. And of course, check your engine oil level there. You don't want it running out. So, and like I said before, you have to make sure that you just have it on idle. So I'm thinking there's probably going to be a bunch of the handyman's secret weapon involved in this project here, duct tape, to make it try to work. But an enterprising individual might be able to make a lawnmower do that. I don't know. I honestly don't know how well the garden hose would hold up, but you know, desperate times require desperate measures. So, however, I do warn anybody that tries this, you could have some unknown consequences, like you don't want to get whipped by a garden hose, so it could be rather dangerous to actually attempt that. So just if you even consider doing it, beware of some consequences like that. But anyway, like I say, you got a 3.5 horse gas engine there. If you can make it just idle, it could hypothetically turn over a sump pump. Of course, the other option, I haven't got it to show, but you just have a gas powered pump. That'd be ideal. But you know, your lawnmower's sitting there in the shed doing nothing. So just a harebrained idea I came up with to help the situation if you got a flooding problem. So anyway, take it for what it is, and say if anybody actually attempts it, be real careful. Wouldn't want anybody to get hurt. So everybody have a good one.